A salute to teachers, a night to remember. But for two of San Diego's best teachers, the winning continues. I'm Brittany Pierce, and here's Bill with more good news. Here in Ocean Beach, most of the prayer boxes are located on Newport Avenue. But members of the prayer group say they hope to expand the ministry to other areas of San Diego. Next city, Claremont. I'm Brittany Pierce, Channel 4, San Diego. The scavenger hunts with Where You Want to Be tours are one of a kind, offering fun, exciting trivia, and team building, all in the heart of downtown San Diego. This is Storm. She's benefited from pet acupuncture, and it's slowly starting to gain popularity. Dr. Keith Weingart has a 3 to 6 month waiting list. He says he'll try to see patients as quickly as possible. The human bodies are not protected by glass. Visitors are asked not to touch, but you really can get up close and personal. I'm Brittany Pierce, Channel 4, San Diego. Cox Communications not only awards scholarships to the students, but it also recognizes them in one of the largest venues in San Diego. I'm talking about Petco Park, with more than 42,000 people in the stands to give the Cox heroes a big hand.
Come on, Kira.
For Kira, visiting the doctor once a month is routine.
She was just getting general weakness in her back legs.
But Dr. Weingart isn't your average veterinarian.
My instinct's saying it's arthritis. And
He's one of a handful of holistic veterinarians in San Diego County who practices
she's so good.
acupuncture.
I saw a lot of the benefits of Western medicine in terms of how you can saving lives and correcting problems and things that occur, but I also saw some of the limitations.
We were kind of at a loss at the traditional vet.
So Kathy turned to Dr. Weingart as a last resort to help relieve her dog of pain.
Before we started coming here, I think we've been coming for over a year. My husband and I were thinking, oh, well, this is the end of her because it's not like we can carry her around. So we've seen pretty profound results in that.
Kira needs a lot of needles because she's got a lot of what we call stagnation. By using acupuncture, you're helping the body remind itself what it needs to do to be healthy. That's the whole point of doing this, is to try and get the body to be more in balance.
With great precision and gentle hands, Dr. Weingart inserts more than 20 needles. He says the pain is minimal.
You know, there's going to be certain points that hurt, and there's going to be certain animals who are more sensitive to needles, but you just have to go slow and be conscious of this, and ultimately the animals will do very well.
Each treatment is a half an hour and costs $70 to $90. For Kathy, the results are well worth it.
I'm not sure we'd still have her if she wasn't getting this treatment.
Oh, there's Dr. Keith.
Acupuncture has also helped this Newfoundland.
He was not a very good eater, and we were losing weight.
Oz's traditional vet was thinking about cutting him open.
They said they could do some x-rays and, you know, if there was a problem, like go in and do some surgery, but we really didn't want to go through that with Oz.
So Oz began acupuncture treatments with Dr. Weingart.
You know, his pulses are stronger.
Are they?
Than when we first met. So much different.
Yeah. He's a happier dog. He's just more energetic, and he's eating much better.
I see patients that other people have given up on, and I'm their last hope. And they're still coming back 2 or 3 years later. Well, then that's success. That's really rewarding because you've gone outside the box and helped an animal who was deemed otherwise unhelpable. This is Storm. She's benefited from pet acupuncture, and it's slowly starting to gain popularity. Dr. Keith Weingart has a 3 to 6 month waiting list. He says he'll try to see patients as quickly as possible. I'm Brittany Pierce, Channel 4, San Diego.
It's called Bodies, the exhibition, and it's located in a shopping center. And real human bodies are exactly what you'll see. 8-year-old Elijah and his mother, Erica, are able to take a closer look at organs that lie deep within the body.
The kidneys. That's the kidneys.
21 cadavers and more than 200 body parts are on display here. They have been dissected and preserved by a unique process, making the bodies last indefinitely.
You take all the water and other chemicals out of the body that would cause it to decay, and in its place you put liquid silicone rubber.
Compared to these healthy lungs, these diseased lungs give visitors something to think about. For Elijah, the message was loud and clear.
And I also learned not to smoke because you shrink and your lungs get all black.
Most of the bodies are male, but a few displays address women's health issues, like breast cancer.
It made me say to myself that I had to make sure I've done my yearly mammogram. And I have not, so I will certainly be making an appointment to do that.
The exhibit is separated into galleries that give visitors a look inside the skeletal, circulatory, and digestive systems.
One thing I saw was the digestive system, where the food is stored and digested. Then the food turns into urine. Then the urine, known as the waste, gets out by using the restroom.
The bodies have been borrowed from a medical school in China.
The reason we live and work in China with a partner there is because the best anatomical dissectors in the world live and work there.
The bodies are unclaimed and are usually used by medical professionals and students, but now they provide education for the curious, more casual learner.
You don't have to have a certain level of intellect or even interest in the human body to find it fascinating.
Visitors can feel different organs at the touch booth, located at the end of the exhibit.
What's this part of the brain?
Everything was very educational and very classy, and it wasn't at all scary or grotesque or anything like that.
The human bodies are not protected by glass. Visitors are asked not to touch, but you really can get up close and personal. I'm Brittany Pierce, Channel 4, San Diego.
San Diego County Teachers of the Year go above and beyond, and they go outside the textbook to motivate children to be their very best. Brittany Pierce shows you how Cox Communications salutes their efforts.
Thousands of people filled the Civic Theater in downtown San Diego for a 17th annual award show. But there were no acceptance speeches from actors or pop star performances. Instead, it was a night to honor the unsung heroes.
Chris Stanley.
Cox Presents a Salute to Teachers is a televised event awarding 5 San Diego County Teachers of the Year.
Being able to step into the shoes of a child and support them is the most amazing thing I've ever done or will do. Thank you to
It's teachers like Vicky Pilling who are highly acclaimed at this black tie event.
Freddie Chavarria.
17 years strong, Cox Communications and the San Diego County Office of Education have produced this Emmy Award-winning show.
All the years previous, the County Teacher of the Year Awards were essentially a news conference in a meeting room here at the County Office of Ed.
Now it's a 2-hour live production with sponsors, including the Siquan Band of the Kumeyaay Nation.
Helga, and good evening.
Siquan has been a sponsor for the past 12 years.
We like to be a proud of that. It's very near and dear to us. And as Kumeyaay people, we always live through our children's children. And being able to meet and speak to a lot of these teachers, it's very touching.
CNN News anchor Kira Phillips and Channel 4's station manager Dennis Morgino hosted the show.
Well, I'm so happy to be back here in San Diego for such an incredible celebration. And
Add to that student performances, a lot of excitement,
set off the fireworks.
Tammy Reyna.
and moving speeches.
If you can find love in your heart for the student that seems the most unlovable, if you can keep your standards high for the student that struggles the most, if you can reach out to the student who consistently pushes you away, then I guarantee you will find brilliance in every student.
There are 26,000 teachers in San Diego County. To be named one of 5 representatives for all of those teachers, I think, is indeed a high honor.
That's our show tonight, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Good night. Let's give it up for him one more time.
A salute to teachers, a night to remember. But for 2 of San Diego's best teachers, the winning continues. I'm Brittany Pierce, and here's Bill with more good news.